If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Hello, Lost on the Road subscribers and followers. So yesterday I talked about the advantages of being able to stay in an area for as long as possible. Being able to stay in a campground for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever the maximum stay limits are. Today I want to talk to you about how we actually accomplish staying in an area or a campground for 2 weeks, so we don't have to go and run to town and waste gas money going to town to get supplies. So the first thing we talk about is water. Water is probably the limiting factor on our ability to stay any place for any length of time. When we had the pop-up camper, we always tried to stay in campgrounds, free campgrounds, that had a water spigot somewhere. Water was never really that good to drink anywhere we went. Usually it had a lot of rust in it. So we always used a Berkey water filter. Now the Berkey water filter is just top of the line in my opinion. I just don't know how you would actually be able to be a Nomad without a water filter. Now, I know a lot of people say you can go and buy water for 25 cents a gallon or, whatever the case is, bottled water. I've done the math. Every time we've checked it out, the Berkey water filter is cheaper in the long run than buying water. So I just think that Berkey is the most valuable thing. Now, I'm not a Berkey representative. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just saying that's what I use. So what we do now is we drink about 5 gallons of water every 2 days, or 2.5 gallons a day, however you want to look at it. I filter out 5 gallons of water every 2 days. We carry about 15 gallons of water in buckets from a town. We've started to learn other ways to collect water. Rainwater is one of the ways that we find the most convenient. We're going to take showers. Anytime it rains, we're going to try to take a shower during the rainy day. Gray water. Now, gray water is not a problem for us. We don't even have gray water. We use biodegradable soap. Ivory soap. Ivory soap is biodegradable, and it's probably one of the most inexpensive soaps you can buy at the store. We just shower and do our dishes and everything with ivory soap. Now, Dawn dishwashing soap is not biodegradable, but a lot of experts say that it's not harmful to the environment. They use it to help clean the birds when there's an oil spill or something like that. We use Dawn dishwashing soap and ivory soap for our showers and our dishes. That means that we can pour the water right on the ground. It is not harming the environment. There's nothing we put in it that is harmful. If we do use like a bleach or anything for our laundry, we do store that into a bucket, and then when we go to town, we can dump it into a bathroom toilet or something to that effect, or a rest area. So there's options available to take your dirty water out. The other tank you have is the black water tank. The black water tank should never be an issue. Now, we don't even have a black water tank. We use other means to use the restroom, but black water tank is not the limiting factor in most RVs when you're traveling. I'm not even going to get into that a lot. Other than water, I think food is the most limiting factor being able to stay out in an area. We have a refrigerator now that can store 2 weeks worth of food, 2 weeks worth of meat, and a refrigerator. This thing's really nice, and I recommend that everybody, look, I know a lot of people are more worried about energy savings, electric savings, than being able to store food. In my opinion, I'm just the opposite. I want to be able to have enough food in case something happens. Just the other day, we got stuck up on top of this hill because of a rain. We were up here for 3 days, unable to move. The one thing we did not have to worry about was food. The limiting factor we had to worry about was water, of course. We collected rainwater, as I already said. But we had plenty of food. You wouldn't be able to do that if you had a smaller refrigerator or some DC refrigerator. The food is, I think, really critical when you're out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, now electric. A lot of people say solar panels can power everything they need, and that's what they use, the solar panels. I agree, except we have a very hoggish refrigerator when it comes to electricity. It likes to use electricity. So I don't try to depend on solar panels. I don't even have them. I run a generator. Well, I know how much generator use I need. I got to run it about 4 to 6 hours a day, which means I got to have gas. It takes 10 gallons of gas to run the generator for 2 weeks. That's not an issue. I carry 2 5-gallon jugs of gasoline, and it works very well. Now, a lot of people say, well, where do you store the gasoline? Well, these new gas cans do not vent off. They hold all the fumes inside. So, I mean, we just carry the gasoline right in the truck, the camper, and we've never had a fume issue. The generator itself, it has a shut-off valve that you can shut off the gas cap, so the fumes don't come out of that either. 10 gallons of gas and we're good. Or you can do solar panels. Okay, now here's the thing that I think that really gives us the ability to be able to stay out for 2 weeks. We're willing to make sacrifices. We're willing to give up things so we can be out here to see things like this, to live our dream and to be happy, stress-free. So some of the sacrifices we make, for example, is long showers. I heard someone say a while back that they wish they could take long showers out here. We're happy not to take long showers or take a bath. I actually heard that on Facebook the other day. Someone wanted to know how they could take a bath out here. It really is going to limit your ability to even be a nomad if that's the requirement for you to have a nomadic lifestyle. If we're willing to take what's called a Navy shower is when you wet yourself down, you shut off the water, you soap yourself down, and then you turn the water back on, rinse off, and you use about 3 minutes worth of water. That's all you got to use. Carolyn and I can take a shower, total, between the two of us, 5 gallons of water. Well, not even 5 gallons, probably more like 4. Giving up long showers is a sacrifice. The other sacrifice we've made is we don't have a lot of snacks. We go to town every 2 weeks, and we'll pick up a few snacks, but when those snacks are gone, they're gone. Now, what we do to supplement our snacks is Carolyn buys a bag of popcorn, and she cooks popcorn every night in a pan, you know. So that's how she does popcorn, and it's a great snack, fills us up, we watch our movies. So that's how we stay out in national grasslands, national forests, way out from nowhere for 2 weeks. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.